What's up? What's poppin'? And what's Gucci? What's up? What's up? What's Gucci, baby? Ooh, my head. Ugh. Happy 4th of July. How is your 4th? How is your July of the 4th? How are you feeling on this 4th of July? I have another question for you today. Why is it you can give everybody else so much confidence and be so nice to everybody, but when it comes to yourself, you drag the out of yourself and you're the most disrespectful person to yourself? Please answer that down below. Let's get into today's videos. All right, so right now, Blaire White dropped a video yesterday basically exposing Dawson again. And you know, it's mind-boggling to me. I mean, my posters are messed up. Like I had tonight, last time as well. My post, crazy. It getting exposed again, basically, literally. And this, I watched the video. I don't think I watched the video. No, I haven't watched the video yet. This is my first time watching it, but I knew it was trending all on Twitter. And Shane, I don't think he can come back from this. I really don't. I think he will always have a following, but he will not excel as much. He will not have an impact as much, and people won't fuck with him that much. Cause this is crazy. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's talk.
I'm glad you would like to talk. Welcome to my establishment of getting emotional. I love it here. I love you. I hope you are, here. Now I might get a little bit, mean sometimes, but it's just out of love. Let's talk. Thank you for coming to the session, Blaire.
This video, similar to my last video, is very difficult to make, although for different reasons. You can imagine, if you know my history, which is a history of having a friendship with Shane Dawson and doing videos with Shane Dawson, that a lot of very conflicting emotions arose once a lot of very disturbing clips started coming out online about Shane.
And I agree with her on that, because there's so much rumors around that Drew is gonna come out with something. Garrett is like, he was being shady on TikTok. So it's just like, what is going on? How does his old friends feel about this? I honestly believe if he just just chilled with his old friends, he would not be in this drama. This is what happens when you become friends with a messy, like, you cannot be over here hanging out with Jeffree Star when this man is literally the epitome of hate and evil and just messy. Because this right here is not my swag.
A lot of very disturbing clips started coming out online about Shane, by Shane. Just old content, old jokes, old commentary about kids and on kids, and just some very questionable stuff.
Wait, Lucy, let's get real.
That's so embarrassing.
We want to know. We have a question.
What is it? Very important question. And you don't need to feel shy about it.
No, you really?
This arc can already tell it's gonna go bad. It's like, I really want to know, and y'all cannot. And the thing is, here's the thing: y'all keep saying y'all keep bringing these old videos. People are saying you keep bringing these old videos. He apologized for it. He was 20. Okay, he apologized for it. But the thing is, if he would have never made his brand so goddamn PG-01 and made himself overly sensitive and then people will not be that shocked. This man is a totally different person right now. Like, and number one, there's no excuse for a 20-something-year-old man, not a kid, to be talking like, this is not even a dirty joke. These are not dark humor jokes. These are like, what the, and this is not happening. This is not a one-time of quarter-inch. You feel me? This is like this is a like an actual thing that it happens over and over. It's like he won't learn for some odd reason.
No, you really?
It's natural.
It's natural. Is there anybody around? No? So we want to talk to you. We want to explain what's
So quiet.
We did get real quiet.
Oh, where's the other peep? We should probably explain.
We'll just use peeps.
Lucy, this happens.
See.
What the are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? His girlfriend at the time, what are y'all, I know for a fact y'all did not even think that was right. Y'all could not have been thinking. What the are y'all doing? That is a 12. That is a, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? And you're filming it. What made you do that? See, this is that everybody's talking about. Yes, you said sorry, but the fact that you're so bold and you do this multiple amount of times, it's like we don't think you are, but we don't think you're not. You feel me?
Lucy, this happens.
See, oh,
Ah. And then you're so happy when you're an adult. I can't believe I'm endorsing this. Look what you've turned me into.
so Lucy, does that make sense?
I just can't imagine. Because when you're 12, when you're that young, you don't think anything of it, right? But, because like if I was 12 and somebody did that to me, I wouldn't think anything of it. But when you are adult, you know that's not right. Like I don't understand what's going through his thick skull, his thick cranium, his thick Justin Bieber haircut cranium at that time. Why would you do that? That is so fucking stupid, Shane.
So Lucy, does that make sense?
So, you know, I have a history of speaking on this kind of stuff, but if you would have told me a month ago that the subject of one of these videos would have been Shane, I would have never believed you. I would have bet my entire bank account that would not be true.
On God. On God. Last month, if you would have told me this man that literally cries over somebody farting and their mother saying, ew, that's nasty, will get exposed for all this, I would not have believed you. I would have not believed you. Not me, bruv. I would have not. This literally shocks me. And this is crazy. This is a little bit ghetto, okay?
I do have very conflicted feelings on this, and part of that is, I don't want to say clouded, but I guess clouded by my own history with this person. But I've seen you guys' comments, I've read you guys' DMs, I've seen you guys ask, so are you going to keep the same energy for Shane as you did for Onision, Jessica Yaniv, Peaches, all these people? And the difficult answer is, yes, I am.
I think it sucks more when you're friends with somebody and this all that comes out, because it's like, this is a whole different person I never knew, you feel me? So I kind of feel for her, like, damn, like she has to literally go in on her friend. Like, cause that would be hard for me to go in on my friend, you feel me? That's some hard at right now.
So some of these clips of Shane include questionable statements about pedophilia.
You guys have nightmares? What are they about? Mine are always about somebody breaking into my house and taking my computer. But then it always scares me because I'm like, if somebody stole my computer, you know how much blackmail they would have on me? I mean, the fact that I haven't been on To Catch a Predator yet is like a miracle.
See, like, that is not funny. Like, y'all are saying this is a joke. That's not a joke, baby. That is not a joke. You feel me? That's not a joke. That's not a joke here or there or anywhere. I have no sympathy or payola for this man. I have none of it. None of it at all. This is not a joke. That's not funny. That's not comical. It's like, why would you say that? Especially on camera. Because as if I have a child who's watching your stuff and you said that, now I would have been like, why are you watching this part? Like, I would try my best to get him off of the internet. Like, this is not funny. And the thing is, Shane knew exactly what he was saying he was doing. It wasn't like he was a 10-year-old kid. This man is 30. He was like 25. Literally. Like, what are you saying that for? I have no sympathy or payola for this man anymore.
A miracle.
Include questionable humor involving kids, specifically one with Willow Smith, which I will play right now.
Oh, whip your hair back and forth. Oh.
Like, that is not fun. Like, I just can't imagine a 20-year-old. Even at that time, I have older sisters. Shane Dawson is literally 13 years older than me. Okay, so when I was 10, Willow Smith was like really, really popping in the music world. And my sister, my oldest sister, was 20 years old. The guys, girl, like people, they weren't doing like that. You feel me? They weren't doing like that. You can't sit here and say, oh, it was a different time. Everybody was doing something. Nobody was doing like that. Nobody. And then you film it. Like, and then you have all these apologies like, I'm so sorry, and you want to blame it on your depression, but I'm depressed. I'm upset. But you don't see me doing weird like that? What is wrong with you, boy?
Conversations to be had, first of all, about how the internet and humor and culture was very different at the time this clip was created. However, the Smith family is disgusted and offended by this, so I don't really see how anyone else can really excuse it if the family of the girl involved can't excuse it. So that's one thing.
Period. I can see if they were like, it was a joke, okay, and then, okay, nobody can use this against him. But since Jaden and Will and Jada Pickett and Jaden are obviously upset, and I'm pretty sure Will is probably pissed off as well, and Willow is probably pissed off as well too. You can't sit here and say this is okay. In his apology, they did not accept that apology. So, I'm not accepting it either. The
involved can't excuse it, so that's one thing. When there's one or two jokes, okay. When there's like 30, 40 different statements and jokes, because again, some of them didn't sound like jokes to me, involving kids and the predation of kids.
That's when you need to lend the ear to hear, because if this is a thing I have with it. I can see if it was one or two mishaps, jokes, okay, yeah, that was dark humor. But the fact that this man literally grew his channel from 2007 to 2016 is when he stopped and did this whole Disney character he's been putting on. That is not, like that's just you're creepy, dude. You're like, that's so weird. You're a grown man, well, boy, like what is wrong, your problem? Like these are, and then have the nerve to try to do what y'all did to James. And you the one who literally has evidence of you doing weird to, like, make it make sense. Please, make the sense.
And some of them didn't sound like jokes to me, involving kids and the predation of kids. Like, it starts to paint a picture. And I think that picture is further painted by some information that maybe not everyone's aware of, which is that Shane Dawson claims that he was victimized as a child himself.
That is a lie. First of all, he said in his book that he was never victimized. I don't know why he's saying that now. In his book, he literally said he felt bad because he was never victimized. I hate that everybody's using that. That is not right. He literally said in his book that he was never victimized. But on Tachi's Live, he said now he's saying he is. Don't switch the facts. Stay with the story that you picked last 2-3 years ago. I don't understand. To me, that's not true. If you're gonna write in a book and say you never did, then all of a sudden all this is coming out and now you've been victimized. What the how? When? I need to know the story now, because you have switched up so many stories, all these other apologies, and then you admit to all the fucking apologies that you said were bull and all that. Like what the, like, bro, no, stick to the same script.
When all these things started coming out about Shane, my fiance, and he asked me, Blaire, give me an honest answer. Do you think Shane Dawson is a pedophile? My reaction was, I don't think so. And the fact that I wasn't able to confidently state, hell no.
And that's what I agree. That's a problem. If somebody asked me right now, do I think somebody like Like Justin Bieber is a no. That's look, I don't know, but if I had somebody ask me, like, if one of my friends was a, like, you know, I would say no, you know, but the fact that you have to say I don't think so, that's where the problem comes, because there's so much weird coming out. Do I think Shane is physically doing stuff to, no, I do not. I do not. Do I think he has thought about it? No, I don't know. I don't know. Just because his actions and jokes always come from some type of sort of truth a little bit sometimes. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't think he's, you know what I mean?
Whether that's a problem of him really being capable of hurting someone, I'm not in a position to say that, and I would hope to God that is not the case. But it clearly is a problem enough to where this trauma keeps coming out, and he keeps putting it out into the world. And if he puts it out into the world as much as he does, it makes me question how much of that same energy he puts out in private.
Exactly. Like, I never hung out with Shane. I never met Shane. I never drove this. I don't know how he is off camera. People, my circle, don't know his circle. Only person I know about and heard about is Jeffrey. You feel me? I don't know what he does. You know, I don't know. Every time I hear about I don't know, I'm leaving out his name, Shane, it's about, like, did you see his docuseries? Now when you hear about Shane in Hollywood, in the internet world, it's like, what the, you know, who would have thought, like, he's weird, he's creepy, like, you know. But I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't smell you.
Private, if that makes sense. And I'm really not trying to make any accusations because, like I said, I don't fully admit that I have a bias here as someone who has a history with him. I want to, and I hope to God that is not the case. But I can't confidently say either way. Like, throw dirt on someone who's already down. I don't want to try to convince anyone to not support someone or take part in cancel culture.
And agree. I mean, that's the same thing I agree. I kind of liked her. Like, I'm probably going to subscribe to her. I never really watched her before or heard about her until all this stuff was happening. But I agree. I'm not trying to send hate. I'm a commentary. I'm commentating on everything that's going on. Today might be a little bit of a bad commentator just because I'm not, my head, you know. But, like, I hope he's I hope he's doing good mentally. I don't want him to do anything to harm, you know. But, like, I don't, you know, like, this is some crazy, you feel me? But this is crazy. I don't even know what to say at this moment of time. Yeah, I don't think he can come back. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, he's not going to lose 22 million followers. Like, he's not going to go to zero. I don't think... I will say this. I don't think he will ever get 20 million views a YouTube video. I don't think he's going to get, again, like 15, 20 mil, 10 mil, you know? I think he will be getting, like, 500K to 2 mil or just 1 to 3 mil. You know, I don't think he will be, people will not be like, this is bigger than a scandal. This is like a real crazy thing. I don't know. I don't think people will try to work with him like that a lot. I just don't know what's gonna happen. And for him, it's kind of a, you're gonna lose. Jeffrey is kind of making it, it's kind of throwing him under the bus with all this, not saying anything. But it's a lose-lose for him. Like, if he makes another video, it's gonna get hated. Like, it's a lose-lose. So you have to figure out which is the best position for you to lose in. Because either way, it's gonna be a result. You feel me? But what's up? What's poppin'? I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July. I'm sorry if you guys hated this video. I know my head hurts like really bad. So I try my best. Love you guys so much. What's up? What's poppin'? What's good? You be out.